But in the Tanning of America, you were talking about how hip hop changed America, blackened America, you know, let America feel more comfortable with black folks, eventually getting to a Barack Obama sort of situation. Yeah. Talk a little bit about how you think Norman's work, putting a lot of beautiful, powerful, dignified black people on television, how that changed America in that period before even recorded hip hop came out.
Yeah, I just think that what Norman work did was it just put a mirror up to America. Yeah. It made everybody have to look at what we were becoming. And he's seen around the corner, so he understood gentrification really well. Mm-hmm. When I first met Norman, what was intriguing to me was like, how did you know in the Jeffersons to put not only the African-American entrepreneur, I seen that, but like the interracial couple upstairs. Mm-hmm. Like, why'd you do that? And like, why'd you have him slam the door in the white man's face? like, why did you, no, but why did you do all of that? And you already had enough conflict with, you know, George Jefferson being an entrepreneur on primetime television. Like, you didn't need for an interracial couple to be upstairs and for him to slam the door in a white man's face. So I'm like, what were you doing? And he said to me, you know what, like, I thought that when I went to a church, and it was a Baptist church, and I seen the choir singing. It was full of black women singing. And he said, like, if they're living, we're dying. And he told me that, and I was like, wow, that was super insightful for him to look at these African-American women singing with so much joy and so much beauty, and said, like, I wanted to put that in contrast with this guy who was not necessarily, he was transitioning to understand, you know, the power of African-American people and what they meant to the fabric of America, and he made that relationship work. I mean, that's just brilliant. To me, if you just look at all the narratives of what that is, that's just television brilliance. That's just narrative brilliance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's
can I tell you a short story? When I was casting that couple, the first person I cast was Roxy Roker as the black woman upstairs, and she was wonderful, and I said I wanted her for the role, and then I said to her, but before you accept it, before we have an understanding, I want you to know that looking for the actor, I'm going to get the whitest guy I can get. And you go back and look at the show, and you see Franklin Cover in that role, and he's whiter than white. That's the way it is. He was whiter than white. And I said, I want you to know they will kiss on the mouth. If we ever get to a bedroom, they'll be sleeping in one bed. And you need to know that because it's not happened before, and I don't know what could flow from that, you know. I just want you to know that. She said, may I answer your question this way? And she's digging into her handbag, and she pulls out a photograph of herself and her husband. And he's, of course, white. Yeah.